Well, hello everybody and welcome back to the Forest Job. Huge game today, as you're aware from the thumbnail, with championship implications. If we win this game against Manchester City, then it is all over and we are crowned champions. In fact, it's not even as simple as that. We could draw this game. 1 point from our last 3 games would probably be enough. Probably. So let's see. Let's get into the game. A win should do it, goal difference pending. But, oh dear, Zayfouk not in the best of form today. Do we go with Frimpong? Do we go with Frimpong? Defensively, he's just as good. He's quicker. He's just not so great going forward. But yeah, I think we do go with Frimpong. We leave Zayfouk on the bench in case, however. Gustavo Asuncao is coming onto the bench for Harrington once again. The rest of the team pretty much picking itself. And Nketiah is going to start again ahead of Hernandez. Hernandez does have the option to come on later, either in place of Nketiah or alongside him in place of Arcas. We'll have to wait and see what's what the best option is there. Actually, let's just do a quick comparison of Busquets and Asuncao. Do you know, Asuncao's better defensively. He's just a little bit lacking in other areas. But we're going to stick with Oriol Busquets for now. And that is going to be the team that plays against Manchester City. Actually, I forgot to check. Okay, so Manchester City are playing a 3-5-2 formation. Rodri playing as a defensive midfielder. I imagine Raheem Sterling and Ferran Torres are going to be playing as wing backs. So they'll start in midfield, but defensively, when they're required, they will hold back. They'll push back and play as wide. Well, fullbacks essentially is what I'm saying. They're like wing back, fullback kind of players. Aguero and Ballestero up front. I mean, Aguero's enough to worry about, but then you've got someone like Ballestero alongside him as well. And they've got Belozoglu on the bench because why not? This team, Bellingham as well, is just absolutely chock full of talent. Look at the players that they can't get on the bench. They've got Pepe, they've got Eric Garcia, they've got Zinchenko, who's an excellent left back. They got João Cancelo. They're not playing with fullbacks, so of course they can't get on the bench. But it's maddening. It's absolutely maddening. It is, however, really good news that they are playing free at the back because we have had an awful lot of luck against that particular system that they play with no real fullbacks in play. We may move back to our more familiar 4-2-3-1 formation, depending on how things go in the match. But I've got an okay feeling about this game, which is normally a terrible thing because it normally means that I'm overconfident and I'm going to get smashed. But here we go, we're starting, and of course both teams in their traditional home colours of blue in the case of Manchester City and red in the case of Nottingham Forest. And immediately Ballestero is in here and Newball has to make a save. Aguero lurking. Defensively, we haven't laid a glove on them so far. Should I be worried about that? Yes, I probably should. Salisu, Busquets, Harry Wilson, Ploshek, into Arcas, over the top for Nketiah. Goalkeeper comes out and claims and immediately dispatches it to the right hand side for Ferran Torres. Good header. Here's Aguero though. Lovely bit of play by Aguero. Sends the defender one way and then goes the other. Ploshek may get onto this. He does. Manages to squeeze the ball through for Camavinga. Arcas has it. He still has it. Well, he's taken down inside the area, Nketiah, but it's not a foul. Neither would I expect it to be given as one. And we're a little bit stretched defensively here. Gloshek coming back to handle the wide defending. Ballesteros gets around his man. Torres now. Foden. Manchester City camping in our half like we're West Brom. Salisu with a good defensive header. Played out to Nketiah with the reverse ball, and the break's on here. If he can get the ball through to Arcas, he can't. Oh, never mind. Ribeiro can't win the header. Ball goes central to Laporte. Rodri now out wide. They wanted to take the full-back inside with them to open up the space, but he sticks to Aguero. That's a great ball out to Wilson. He's in behind the defence, although he's a little bit too wide to do any real damage to them. Plays one in. Oh, Hlošek very nearly getting in ahead of Navas. This is a bright start by both sides. Playing a very different type of attacking football, of course. Manchester City looking to dominate possession and play passes in and around the area. Nottingham Forest, out on the other hand, are looking for quick, incisive break play. Frimpong. Oh, he's ghosted around the defender masterfully here. Arcas, it's 1-0! And that was all Frimpong. A little double tap on the sprint button to really burst past the fullback. I call him a fullback. He's not a defender, of course. Look at that from Frimpong. Easy ball laid back to Arcas, and I didn't put any direction on the shot. I just loaded it up with power, and Arcas took care of the rest. And it is 1-0 here. Goalkeeper left stranded, unsighted by Nathan Ake. And Arcas, who has scored a few very important goals already this season, potentially scoring another one to put his side 1-0 up. And there's a lot of game left to play. But so far, Forest are acquitting themselves wonderfully here. It's fair to say that this is no longer a case of underdog versus much fancied giant. This is two teams who are playing as equals against each other. Oh, Arcas nearly in there again. Arcas. Oh. Wilson on the left-hand side now. They've done a good job of recycling play. Oh dear. Foden winning the ball more through luck than judgment. Oh, Sterling's got a chance here. Can he finish it? No, because Frimpong does an excellent job of getting back and getting himself in the way. His extra little bit of pace has proven to be so valuable in today's game so far. We all love Zeyfouk here, but it has to be said that he wouldn't have had the pace to burst past his marker to set that goal up for Arcas. Frimpong did, and at half-time, it's Manchester City 0, champions-elect Nottingham Forest 1. They've had chances, but they've not had any on target. Lovely into Frimpong. Cross into the box. Arcas was threatening. Camavinga underneath this one. Can't quite get to it in time. Salisu doing a good job of getting his foot in and getting the ball away. This is filthy from Nottingham Forest. Oh! Oh! And Nketiah with the first time shot that really unsettled Navas, the goalkeeper. And his second follow-up shot, I mean, look at that. Great technique. Just unfortunately put it straight at Navas. The second shot was wild, to say the least. Salisu doesn't win the header, but didn't really need to. Oh dear, we've misplaced the pass there, and it could put us in a little bit of trouble. De Bruyne with time on the ball. You don't want to give him time on the ball. Fortunately, he convinces himself that he needs to take the shot. Nketiah. Oh, Worrell dispossessing. Now here come Manchester City again, looking for a goal on the counter-attack now. They're injecting much more speed into their attacks. Nketiah tries to run past his man, but was ill-advised to try it, really. He was far too far away from him to begin with to hope to possibly get around him. He was always inviting the challenge. Salisu, goalkeeper coming out for it. Oh no, Salisu! Ballesteros unable to get there before Newell. They're starting to really exert a very high press on us now. Arcas. 2 men on him. Camavinga. Not quite. Ribeiro getting something on the ball. Whatever it was enough. Ploshek. Wilson. Nketiah in lots of space. And Ake doing an admirable job of defending. And now Aguero and Torres coming off, and Bellingham and Pedro Porro coming on. Different threats in different areas, you would say. Oh, he's offside. Perhaps we should be thinking about making changes ourselves, actually. I think we will. Exhausted flank men are going to come off. I think that will do us. We're playing well. There's no need to really change things too much. Touch wood, of course, because the moment you say that, normally the opposition come up with a moment of absolute skill and mastery. Here's Nketiah. Malejo. Oh, if he'd just cushioned that pass slightly more into the path of Camavinga. Oh dear, done it again. Bellingham can't find the cross though. It will be a throw into Manchester City. Can Forest hang on? is it even a case of hanging on? Is that a goal kick? I think it might be. It is. And Rodri somehow manages to buy a throw-in off of his bollocks. Defend, boys, defend. Yes. Worrell to Hadji. Through ball to Camavinga. It's opening up in front of him. Off the post! And that's come off of Bellingham. Should it go out, and it does end up going out, it will be a throw in to Forest, and there's 30 seconds of regular time left here. Here's Hadji. Camavinga. Frimpong now. Hadji. Camavinga. Not the cross that he would have hoped for. 2 minutes have already elapsed. This should be it. The final whistle about to go. And that's it. And you can tell from the celebrations on the pitch that Nottingham Forest, for the first time in decades, have won the league. And it's their first time winning the Premier League. Unbelievable scenes here as this unfancied, unfashionable team from Nottingham have won one of world football's biggest prizes. What an absolutely miraculous moment to see these players come together and create something greater than the sum of their parts. And isn't it fitting, really, that they should win the Premier League with a 1-0 victory against Manchester City, one of the leading lights of the Premier League. And although at times it might have looked a little bit rickety, a little bit unsure, you look at the stats there, and that tells you everything that you need to know. This wasn't a lucky performance. This wasn't an outlier. This was a performance of the highest quality. And in a way, isn't it fitting that it's a member of the youth team, a player that came through from the ranks of the training facilities up in Nottingham to score the winning goal. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. And Jeremy Frimpong, take a bow. There were questions over whether he should be starting ahead of Zayfouk today, and he's absolutely proved the doubters wrong. What can I say? What can I say? That is an absolutely superb win for us. We'll have a look at the other results here, and you can see that Manchester United and Chelsea, our other title rivals, drew with each other, meaning that it is now mathematically impossible for any of them to catch us. We're 8 points clear at the top of the Premier League with 2 games left to play. We will, of course, play those games tomorrow and on Friday. In the comments below, start talking about who the player of the season for Nottingham Forest should be. I have ideas as to who it should be myself, but I'd like to hear from you guys as well. This is outstanding. This is absolutely outstanding. At the beginning of this season, I never would have thought that we could have won the Premier League. I thought perhaps we could qualify for the Champions League. but to win the Premier League is absolutely mind-numbing. It's unbelievable. I'd just like to say thank you to everybody that's been watching this channel, whether you're a regular viewer or whether you're someone that's come to the channel recently. It's been a hell of an adventure so far, and don't worry, because the adventure is far from being finished yet. Ideally, I would like to match Brian Clough's 2 Champions League wins. I'll settle for 1, but ideally we want to try to match Brian Clough. And where we go from there, I do not know. So now our sights will return to more pressing matters. Tomorrow is Norwich, and on Friday it is Watford. They'll both be looking forward to visiting the home of the Premier League champions. Can't believe that I'm able to say that about Nottingham Forest after what has been decades in the doldrums. It's been fantastic having you along with me. Until next time, thank you very much for watching. Take care. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.